about these gifts, and oh my God, this made such a big difference, and this made such a big difference, and I helped, and a lot of you guys are realizing not only can you heal yourself with spiritual gifts, but you can also heal your crazy family members, which is really nice because then you don't have to put up with them being crazy because you can clear their energy and they're not so possessed. We got Judy in town. Oh, here we are, virtual spiritual retreat. There you are, May 4th through the 7th. Call Michelle, 702-822-0548.
Correction, May
Oh,
3rd.
No,
oh
that's not.
yeah,
You
May 3rd.
added a
Right.
day.
I did. Well, everybody comes in on May 3rd anyway, right?
That's true. Yep.
And so we decided to have, a May 3rd day. Why not? You're here.
It's just a meet and greet, so everybody gets to know each other.
Yeah, but we meet and greet and eat and drink and have fun and laugh and meditate and go for a little hike and all kinds of fun stuff. We're going to be out at the ranch, and so we're going to be out, hanging out over at Peter's place, and we call it Peter's place. We call it that. I named it in my head the Zion Ranch Zion, and so and then but it's actually we're hanging out and it's just really fun. We got a bunch of barns and hangout spot and party place, and a great place to hike in these beautiful giant pine forests. And so we're going to be doing all those kind of things. Some great meditation places there, and wonderful, wonderful energy. And so this is going to be super, super fun. We also got Jeannie, Fallon. You guys are
Yes,
coming.
they're on the way. Actually,
Yeah.
they're
Are you
driving.
Are you in the car? Say, go to them real quick. Look
Yeah,
at
let me
this.
go to
It's
them.
crazy.
Go to Jeannie and Fallon.
Well,
Hold on. You're gonna have to unmute him, Michelle. I can't.
Suzanne
Oh,
Walscott,
okay.
you're coming. Hey, girl. Hey, I see you. How's it going? There we go. So you guys are in the car. Are you muted? Or
Hold on.
I told Michelle she's gonna have to do it. I'm in the middle of fixing a tech.
Sorry, I'm trying to find them. There they are. Okay, I'm unmuting you.
Oh, you guys are looking great.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
So you're riding down the road somewhere in middle America right now, going from California. You're going, where are you?
We're we just passed Oklahoma City.
Oh, okay. All right. So you're coming. You're coming this way. Yeah. That's exciting. That's exciting. I can't wait to see you. And so we got all
We
kinds.
got all the
Oh, look at that. Oh, you got all the art. You got all
Yeah.
Fallon's arts in the back, and so Fallon got to where she could see angels, demons, all the stuff I could see when she was a little girl, because her mom would come to me for readings, and she'd bring Fallon, and Fallon would see what I was doing. And so in the beginning, I don't think we knew that Fallon could see everything, but she started drawing it, and so she has this great little book where she would keep track of what demon does what thing, what angel does what thing. And then as she grew up, went to art college, she realized she could see all of heaven, so why not paint heaven? So when you look at Fallon's paintings, you actually get heaven that just gets on you. It just gets all over you because that's what creation does. And so the art is amazing. A lot of the people that come to spiritual retreats love buying your art, taking it home with them. And a lot of people like just visiting with your art, and because it's set up all around the retreat center in my home here, and so it's just fun. So I'm so happy you guys are on your way. And so
we're so excited. We're excited to see everybody and have a great time with you and the whole team and all the
Yay!
wonderful attendees.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a
Very excited and can't wait to see you all and give you guys some big hugs and share some more spiritual gifts with you guys too.
Yay.
perfect. Because you actually get spiritual gifts through your artwork. I mean, I love that. I love it that you can actually channel that through. And so I figured that out years ago with my famous artist friend, Freddie Yes, that's in New Orleans. And Freddie wants to put some of your paintings, like a whole Fallon exhibit in his studio. And so which is exciting. And so you guys got to, if you go to New Orleans, you got to go, you can visit stuff there for you guys that aren't at the retreat, in person. So anyhow, I can't wait to see you guys. Drive safe. Eat some lousy, greasy fast food for me on the way.
So do we want chocolate pecan or regular pecan?
I'm good with yes is the answer. Yes is the answer. Everything gooey, good, yummy, perfect. Sounds good. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Drive safe. All right? And so,
Bye. Be safe. Love you guys. Can't wait.
that's fun. That's fun. I felt like I was on a road trip for a moment right there, right?
Yep.
I was with them. Yeah, projecting lots of light, good spirits, good energy to you guys. Yeah, so I'm very excited this week. Very excited this week to hang out with all you guys and see you here live at the retreat. And I'm also very excited to talk to you guys virtually. Tomorrow's the master class. Don't forget. And so tomorrow's the master class. I got lots and lots of things that I want to go over with how to use all these gifts that are just flying down from heaven. Keep in mind, and a lot of times people say, I just cleared my energy. I can't believe I have a little problem. And I was talking, I have great conversations with David Simon. And so today I was having a conversation. Yeah, there you go. Spiritual Masterclass. That's tomorrow, 2 to 5. And so you guys check it out. Just go to GarySpivey.com. If you're not in the Enlightenment Club, just join the Enlightenment Club and you're going to be right in tomorrow for the master class. And this is where you learn how to use, not only get spiritual gifts, but this is where you learn how to use them. And we keep in mind, we learn from each other. I learn a lot from you guys as well, because I hear all these different things that the gifts are doing and how much good it's doing you. And so, who are we talking to? Let's see. Where's Brian? Is Brian here? I'm looking for Brian.
Brian knew.
I don't know if Brian is
We
on.
flew together from Vegas. He's so easy and fun to travel with. Brian, he's so cool. He's also available, ladies.
I don't think
And he
Brian's
can
on.
do. Yeah, and he don't charge much. He can do. He can do anything. He can do anything.
Yes.
And I mean, he's like, so lucky to have people who know how to do stuff, and so I'm looking forward to that.
It's such a big help.
Yeah. And so who are we
So
talking to?
thankful. Oh, okay. And who else is coming to the retreat bringing crystals? Can I just highlight Haley Roger real quick for me?
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Hi, Miss Haley. Can't wait to see you.
Hi.
Hey, beautiful.
Hi.
Hey, girl.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Did
It's
you
my
make?
first time being on my iPhone, so
Oh, really? Oh, you look so pretty.
Yeah.
I love it. I love that sweater, that thing. What are you wearing? I started to
Oh,
wear the same
thank
thing.
you.
That's
it's
beautiful.
like got some gold in it. I
Yeah,
love my
sparkly.
little.
I like the
shiny sparkly.
Toby with a brown thing. That looks great with
It's
your
so
hair.
soft. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that's good. We just
Yes.
let me see. That's pretty. That's a tree? You just made a tree?
Yes,
Yeah.
this is lucky number 23. So I started making some smaller trees. But this one is, I can't wait to be there and see all that
Yeah.
comes of it. But this
when
one
you-
is like near and
When you
dear.
picked it up, I got my tree. Look, here's my tree.
Mhm.
And so that's my money tree.
That's
my
so
money
beautiful.
Yes.
Can you guys see that one? There we go.
Yep.
So it's like, I feel like Dolly Parton, the coat of many colors.
Yeah.
Anyway, because it's like all these beautiful colors, lots of different stones that meant something to me. And Haley made this tree for me, and so will you have a few for sale here? You'll have some,
Yeah,
right?
I only
so-
have 30.
Okay, well there we
And
are.
so yours
We'll
is a
sell 30.
Zion tree because it has every color of the Zion heavens, but this one is just the gold Zion abundance tree.
That's a money tree. That's another.
This is a
abundant-
money tree. Yes. So
I love them. I love them. You can like hold them up, and when you move this one around, it kind of heals you. See, my sinuses are opening. You guys feel that? You can empath that happening, and I'm not doing that. The tree is doing it. So
Aw.
because see the crystals and all the crystals you're using actually hung out with me for quite some time.
They
and,
did.
and then you went to you. And so, but these are this tree actually now you can feel your feet getting a little light and tingly. See?
Mhm.
And I'm just going round and around clockwise, and this is just clearing your energies. And so you can play with the trees. I mean, I know this sounds a little crazy, but you can play with these little crystal trees, and they're not only beautiful, but they actually function and they do things. And you don't have to have the biggest stone in the world. I've got some gigantic crystals, but you don't have to have the biggest stone in the world to actually do a lot of good. And so these little guys connect with Zion Heaven too. So it works like that because Zion Heaven's made all of crystals. It's fun. There we are.
I feel like I can like smell pine right now, like smell the outdoor, and I'm inside.
You
so
know,
I can, like,
you're
smell
smelling
nature.
you're smelling the ranch. The ranch has, is like a pine forest there, and it's all these pine trees, and you got pine needles, and there's, here at my house, there's these giant pine trees everywhere, and so that's what you're smelling. Yeah, and this time of
Some might say it's a gin and tonic, but I'm saying it's nature.
maybe both. What? I don't know. What? Who said that?
I'm just kidding.
So good to see you. Love you. Can't wait to see you.
You
Okay.
too. Can I have you clear my knees? I've been starting to run and my knees and my right foot has been, I just want to be able to travel and not be in pain.
Let me tell you. I can explain to everybody. Have you guys been having little back things and noticeably, your arms, your knees, your pings and pangs? Okay. Um, Let me tell you what that is. If you go out beyond your body and sometimes even out beyond the earth, ask God for the spiritual gift. And Judy, we had that at this last week's energy clearing. For you guys that are in the online club, you are involved in the energy clearing every Wednesday. For you guys that are not in the online club, join it if you plan to live on the planet Earth for a little longer, because you need to get these different spiritual gifts that I get every week, and anyway, and learn how to use them. This is a very special sword. And what did God call it? You guys remind me. What did God call this sword?
Diamond. Oh,
It was a very
magnificent.
special sword, but he called it a certain
It was
word.
like there.
I got it
I
wrote
listened to
down.
that today and I forgot. It's like magnificent.
Yeah,
It is
like
a
that.
special word.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
'cause I
special
listened to
word,
that
but it
today.
means
But
means
it's the
magnificent.
diamond sword. Yeah.
Right. But this particular
Oh,
sword, and I got it all wrote down, but I don't have my notes with me. And so this sword is so powerful. I don't believe I ever got a sword that's this
ultimate.
powerful. Ultimate.
Nancy Smith. Shout out to you.
There we are. That's good.
Yes.
And so, it's an ultimate gift, and these ultimate gifts are now coming down according to God. And this is an ultimate gift. It's a diamond sword, and so you would ask God for this ultimate gift. It looks like the one you see on the screen now, and you would say, God, may I have the gift, the diamond sword from Zion. That is an ultimate gift.
God may
God, may
have
I,
the sword from Zion. That is an ultimate gift.
there we go. And then you will clear around you, and you will clear these little blobs that are out in the cosmos. These little blobs, this is what's making your feet hurt, your leg, your knee hurt. Now that you go, now clear this
Mhm.
blob. You actually can see it. See that blob? There you are, Haley. See it? You're right
I
on it. Okay,
can.
now there you are. Now you cleared it. Okay, did your pain leave in your knee and your legs?
Yeah, it did.
That's where it is. See it? Okay, that's where
Yeah.
you clear. That's where you clear and heal your physical body from the pain that from that pain. And a lot of people have little stuff going on, and they go, "What is up with me?" Because something's hurting. Well, that's what does it. That particular thing. There's a bunch of entities in there that affect nerves, and it'll mess you up and
Mm,
cause pain. And there we go. Now look, see now your feet are on fire, head's real light.
yeah,
See your face getting a little redder. And now, but you can breathe. Notice you can breathe.
I can. Yeah. And I did this
Nice.
early. Every time I do this, I feel so much source energy come in. Like it's like I'll be in meditation with my eyes closed and I just see so
Yeah.
much bright like source come in too.
That
So
that looks like sort of the blobs above your houses a lot of times. And you use that sword and you clear it, and when you clear it, everything disappears, and you will feel really, really bright, and you'll feel light, and your feet feel
mm,
warm. Now your feet are on fire.
thank you.
Feel that? And so
Yes.
that's all right. There you go. That's what that is.
Thank you.
Good,
Yay.
good
Thank
luck. See you
you.
soon. See you soon.
See you soon. Thanks,
Perfect.
Michelle.
That was good. That
See
was
you.
good.
I
Judy,
love your
great.
trees.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
Yeah, that was
I love
awesome.
you. And you're fun to party with. God, you are one fun
She
person to
is
party
so
with,
fun.
isn't she?
Yep, you guys are gonna
You're-
love her if you haven't met her
yeah,
yet.
you just laugh. You end up laughing all the time.
Yep.
When she talks, it's funny. And so it's just like that. And so I see there's Freddie Guess. Hey, let me talk to Freddie for a minute and see what's up.
Okay.
He's got a brand new art gallery. When he was here, it was funny. He came and hung out with me for 2 or 3 days here in North Carolina. We've been friends for 150 years, and we're both at least 165 years old. And so, collectively. And
What
so
name is he under?
he's under asked to unmute. No, I don't know.
No, I don't know. I don't see. I can't
Wait,
find Freddie.
Freddie, where are you?
What name is he under, Gary? You see him?
Oh, where are you? I don't know. You disappeared from my screen.
Oh,
Hello.
here he is.
Oh, there.
That's
Hey,
fine.
buddy. Oh, so you
I
got a
can't
brand
believe
new.
this. I'm not.
Yeah.
I never thought I would talk to you tonight.
No, you didn't. Here we go. And so now here's the thing. So you were here. You hung out for 2 or 3 days, and we had fun. We're old buddies, and you were talking about your gallery and where you were had another gallery, but you've had several galleries in your life. You had the biggest art gallery on the west coast of Florida. You had, this beautiful gallery, down not on Bourbon Street. What was it? It was on what street was that?
Royal Street.
Royal,
Street,
yeah.
French Quarter.
Yeah, and so, but now you got this gigantic gallery that
Well,
is super cool.
It's called "You Help Me Manifest It."
That's it, right? Because you it was really crazy because you were here and we were manifesting, and he goes, I think I'm really close to being in that space of manifesting, and we talked about it a little bit, and so and then Freddie just said, here's what I would love to have. And he went back, and it just magically appeared, and so now you're in your brand new gallery, and you're
Oh my God, 3,200 square feet on the Joya Street in the heart of the Arts District. It's incredible, and I have a great partner that I got a reading. Oh my God, you helped her so much.
Oh, she's
Liz
great. She was
McCall.
a joy. Yeah, I did a private reading for her, and
And she's going through hell. She's the one that put the money behind the whole thing. She wrote the check for $112,000 for the rent and spent like maybe $100,000 on furnishing. And then you know what? Maybe I should, why you called me? I have to ask you about her. I got to get her another reading. But her husband of 27 years, 5 kids, one is suing her because she sold the house for $3.9 million in Austin, and she's giving all the money to the 5 kids.
No, well, see, he's off his rocker because he's got Alzheimer's, and so there's one kid that's behind it, but then the other
Right.
kids, I see that. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
the youngest one seems to be on her side, but the rest
Yeah,
are kind of
all the others will bail in and end up being on her side really soon. That's what I see.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So
Well, that's
he's not
good.
really suing her. The kid is, and so, but that's what they're trying to do. But it looks like
Yeah,
it falls
yeah. Not her
apart.
husband. Her husband's in a Alzheimer's clinic, and
Yeah,
she
but it
takes
looks
good
like
care of him.
yeah, and she's one of the nicest people I've ever talked to, and she does everything for the whole family, and she
She
takes
does.
care of everybody.
And she spent all
financially.
day crying because of the text she was reading from these evil kids, and
Yeah, here, let
she
me clear.
breaks out.
Well, there's a lot of people that are really sweet, kind people these days that are really going through it. And here I just cleared all these nasty projections off of her. And guys, we're really sensitive to nasty projections these days, and we have to really realize there's a war going on with negative projections from other people's evil higher selves and from our own evil higher selves. It's because
Right.
there's a dimension of higher selves that are really causing a problem. I just cleared her; she'll be fine. And so there we
Oh,
go.
good. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll let her
So,
know. She'll be great.
yeah. And
And
Fallon is on.
still
Fallon is
gonna
on.
book her a reading.
Yeah, I'm good. I'll help her again. But Fallon is really happy. Fallon and her mom's watching, and they're driving here, and so bringing art. And so then they wanted to stop back by your gallery and bring you some art. So anyway, so that's what they're up
Good.
to.
That sounds great.
That's fun. Thank you,
Well,
buddy.
thanks, Gary. It's good to
Hey.
hear from you. I'll see
Yeah.
you soon.
All right, I'll see you.
Awesome.
you.
Congratulations, Freddie.
Thank
we
you,
love
Freddie.
you.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Come visit Michelle's.
Okay.
We're coming.
We're coming.
Come on.
We're coming.
Yay.
God, talking about parties, he's forgot more parties than you could ever imagine having in a lifetime.
Oh, he's a lot of fun.
I'm telling you, he is a lot of fun. But he's very talented, and when he paints, he brings in creation. What is creation? There's a heaven that is called creation. There's a heaven called creation, and when you're with artists, what's the difference in somebody who can paint a painting and somebody who creates art by painting a painting or whatever their art form may be? Well, this is because these certain people can actually tap into creation, bring it down, and make it real in this dimension. And so that's what we're talking about, whether it's Haley making a tree, Michelle, I think you have that art form of bringing down creation as you deal with people. And
Oh,
help people.
thank you.
Because I see you always helping people with Club Sparkle. I know you help us out all the time, and different people bring down. And so if you really, guys, what makes you happy is to be able to bring something down and share it and help other folks. and that's the routine. When you feel that energy, that is the best. There's nothing better. And so, with the spiritual retreat that we're all hanging out together this week, we're going to be able to bring down big chunks of heaven and spread it around here on earth, and you guys will be able to take it home with you. I can't wait. And so this is fun. Who are we talking to?
I know how exciting. Thank you, Gary. I'd like to go ahead and highlight Ken Chima. I'm going to go ahead and ask him to unmute, and I'll add the spotlight right here.
My buddy.
Hi, Ken.
Hey, Gary.
Oh,
Hey,
how are
guys.
you?
How are you?
Good, buddy. Good, good. How you doing? How you feeling?
Not much better, man. I was hoping to actually be there on the weekend. That was the plan when I talked to you 3 months ago. And my kidneys are still failing. They're not any better. I can't live without dialysis. I have so many medications I take that I couldn't travel down there. I really wanted to come, and there's no way I could come.
But if you get it, please be on virtually if you can, because this will really help you. Here's what I'm doing. I'm getting rid of dark. I'm going to get rid of dark energies in your body, okay? Because you've been sick, and so I'm going to help you get rid of this. And when I look at you, I'm getting rid of a little black box in your head. I think you're just, sometimes you can be sick and you just get angry with being sick. You know, the old saying, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. And so, but I'm clearing this black box. It's this big, heavy black box in your head and off of there. So it gives you a lot more light. See, you now have about 100 times more light flowing into your feet. And
Yeah,
so
I feel it.
you feel it? Okay. And I see all this light and healing energy going through you. And you have a black box on your beautiful heart. I've known you for years. And you have this black box on your heart where you're not feeling you because you're a love bug. And so I'm clearing this energy to where now there we are, and there we are. And I cleared off a bunch of little dark energies there. Now I see a giant heart. Now, we got this spiritual gift last week. I don't know if you were watching when we got it, but we got this last week on the energy clearing day on Wednesday. And this is, or maybe a couple of weeks ago, we got the gift of the golden beating heart. It's a golden heart, and it beats. And so ask God for the spiritual gift of a golden beating heart.
God,
Just
please
say,
give me the spiritual gift of a golden beating heart.
there we go. Okay, reach up with your hand and grab it, and pull it into your chest. There, you got it. Okay, pull it into your chest and push it in. Open your hand and just push it in there. Push it in deep, deep, deep. It's a soul gift, and it goes down to a soul level there. And now then, see, you can breathe. Your breath changed, okay? Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. And now you got the gift, okay? And now I see it just raining these golden hearts. And so it's just raining golden hearts all around you. You need a lot of love. If you're a love bug, I know your mom is great. Your mama's boy and a daddy's boy. And so when you got that kind of love, you got to feel a lot of love. So this will help you fill up with love. And if you guys don't have the gift of the golden beating heart, you want to ask God for it right now, because I just see it flying down real strong. So there you go. And there we are. There. Now you can breathe. See? Different breath.
Much better.
Okay, I'm watching your kidneys as they change, and I'm watching your heart as it changes. And now I see this golden spirit go into you, which will help your body adjust now. The biggest thing is getting adjusted. You're not adjusted right. And so they got, medications are going all over the place, but you'll find, I think within the next 2 weeks, you get all adjusted up, and everything will get sort of in a regulated way to where it'll work. And so, but I just see big, giant golden beating hearts. Looks like that. It looks like it's raining these things. And so that's what it looks like around you. Listen to your head, Ken. Listen to how quiet. Hear how quiet your head is?
Yeah. Yes. For once.
It's really, right? And so totally quiet. Got rid of no negativity, no demons, no dark energies, only angels, and only good, and a lot of love projections. I love you. Okay?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And thank you, Michelle, so much for helping me out always. She's amazing.
She's great, isn't she? Yeah.
Thank you, Ken. We love you. We wish you could have been here.
Yeah.
I wish you were.
Virtual.
Yeah. Go on virtually. That'll work.
All right.
So
We'll get them on virtually.
yeah, there we go. And so perfect. And so it's crazy that you can get a spiritual gift and you instantly feel better. that's kind of what happens. It's just that simple. And so believe me, guys, you want to get all the spiritual gifts you can possibly get, and you want to feel as good as you possibly can and create your heaven within your physical body. And so that's good. Hey, Amber Alton, how are you? And how's your kids? Look at those little guys. Hey, guys, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you guys. And so I'm just saying with all the light coming down these days, just ask God to bring you your spiritual gift. That's what you want to do. And so they'll different ones will just show up. They'll start raining. I see them actually raining now, which is really nice. That's good. Who are we talking to, guys?
Oh, thank you, Gary. Can we get Vicky Butterfield on, please? I love the rainbow.
Good. Vicky, where you at? There you are.
There you go, Vicky. Unmute yourself, please.
Oh, wow.
Hello. Hi there. Jules is with me also.
Jules, how are you?
Good.
Good. What's going on? What's going on with you? What's your question tonight?
I'm just finishing off the school year, and I have been given a new student named Ethan, who got kicked out of class with the other teacher, which is unheard of at our school. Like, that's not something we let kids switch into another room. But he pretty much threatened stalking her. And we still don't know if he was joking around or if he was being serious. But the point is he got moved into my class. And I actually am doing really well with him already. I'm super empathic, and I'm really good at getting into kids' heads in a good way.
I see that.
Thanks. And I do feel like already, I'm really open about, things in my childhood and experiences I've had and how to work through things and, all those things. And even Friday in class, he was nodding his little head, and I could tell that we're already connecting really well.
Yeah. You actually had 3 major breakthroughs with him. And one was in class with people, and 2 were maybe if you were having some conversation, just you two, where you just connected with him. And so,
Oh, nice. Okay.
but I see 3 major breakthroughs where he's like, oh, wow, I trust her. And so,
Wonderful. Because I can tell he has no self-esteem to speak of. He's got, I think, some tough stuff going on at home. I'm not sure exactly. But what I'm honestly, and I'm just going to be real honest here, is I had another student, Braden, this year that a demon he had attached to me. Liz Evans cleared me of that. That's how I came to know your name, was through her.
oh, great.
So I went through a full exorcism, which, at the time I was actually thrilled with. And since I've had a lot of PTSD about it, honestly, I'm scared of that stuff now a lot more than I ever used to be. And so I do have a certain amount of fear working with this kid.
Well, let me tell you here's what's going on. Fear is demon fuel. So if you
right.
So you have to get rid of your fear. And so you really do. And so fear most of the time is exaggerated drama or trauma, one or the other. And so you have to just work on, let me help you get rid of the fear. And the fear of demons is the biggest demon trick, you see. And so I'm just peeling this off of you. Fairly easy to do. And I got rid of a bunch of dark energies. This kid is really a good kid. And so he mainly has old traumas messing with him. But I was able to clear all that energy as it relates to you. And so I don't see I think he'll be fine. He has a little bit of if he was diagnosed, really, they would probably tell you he's bipolar. And so,
Okay.
And so it's really rare. Most of the time when people are diagnosed with bipolar, I don't buy it, and because it's not true. Just basically, all you have to do these days to get diagnosed with being bipolar is simply get pissed off about something. You see, and so I'm bipolar, because I get pissed off, and and most of us do from day to day or time to time or whatever, and so. But if you get angry, then you're bipolar. No, but there's some people that will flip into kind of like a a vibration of an attack, either verbally or physically or spiritually. It's all that at the same time, and that's induced by the biggest topic that I'm going to talk about tomorrow, one of on the master class, and that's how do we interrelate with other people these days, because we are all an empath. You're like you said, you're empathic. Well, that was that's a beautiful thing and a crazy thing to be a teacher. Being an empath.
Yeah.
And so but you are. And so you're going to heal a lot of kids, and you're going to be able to help a lot of kids that wouldn't be able to be helped if you weren't able to feel beyond the obvious. You see, because you don't know what traumas they go through at home. I could make a big list and tell you about this kid, good kid, crazy world he lives in. And so, but I'm just clearing off all these dark energies that I see, and what happens is you have negative higher selves. These negative higher selves will actually attack other people. And so his negative higher selves can attack other people. The other teacher he was dealing with got upset with him, and her negative higher selves attacked him. And so if he feels that energy come in on him, he's going to start swinging or go off. You see? And
she, God love her, she does kind of run on a more negative channel, let's just say.
Well, there we are. And so and he don't respond to that negative channel very well, and he will flip out. That usually is diagnosed with being bipolar, because these people flip out and you don't know why they flipped. Well, they flipped because they got spiritually attacked. And that spiritual attack, because they are so psychic and they are so empathic, flips them out, you see. And so that's what he's got going. I just cleared all these negative higher selves that I saw. And so
Thank you. I've been so worried about this little guy that he's...
You feel your feet warm? See, now you notice that your feet kind of warmed up a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, well, see, I got rid of everything negative, any negative projections. But that's what that is. And we have negative projections of our own higher selves that flip out and attack us as well. Most of the time, your own higher selves do you more damage than other people's do. This last 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I have never seen it on this level. This is the biggest energy attack that I have personally seen that's been going on for the last 2 or 3 weeks by other people's higher selves flipping them out and them going off on you, and you feel like you've been spiritually and emotionally gutted. It's a weird...
Yeah, I'm so glad you're saying that, because I have felt like not even sort of like myself the last few weeks. I have felt so low vibrational with lots of negative thinking, and that's not me.
Well, the negative thinking, it's funny. Oh, I can't even tell the story because it'll sound too crazy. But I'll tell the story.
Oh, not to me.
No. And I was like, I had, I'm working in the kitchen, cutting up something or whatever, and we were trying to fix dinner and do this. And Jared, who works with me, is my assistant, and I was walking behind him, and I had a little paring knife in my hand, and I heard, "Stab him!" Right? And so I knew what that was because it wasn't me, but I heard it very clear, right? And so I go, "Where?" Right? And so, because I'm teasing the demon to get it in a little closer, because I can look at it and see what it is, right? And so I was like, "Where?" And they said, "Right in the back." I said, "Oh, I see." And then I saw a negative projection from another friend that created this thing, this hybrid crazy higher self that somehow got all tangled up, and it was telling me to stab the nicest person in the world, and so I killed the negative higher self. You can actually just ask God for the spiritual gift and get rid of them. If you read the book Your Keys to Heaven, when it talks about the seventh dimension explains how to really get rid of these negative higher selves. These negative higher selves will have you said you were hearing negative things, and you go, "That's not me," right? You're hearing crazy.
Yeah, I feel like I've been in this monstrous battle with my ego where I'm just like, shut up. Like,
it's not your ego.
Okay.
Now, it's a negative higher self. An ego is a demon also within your physical body, but this is not your ego. This is a negative higher self, right? That is possessed. It could be, in your case, 1 part you, 9 part demon. Usually that's the way these negative higher selves are. But the part that is part of you that could have come from a negative thought, right? This part has your face on it. So it'll show up in your energy field, and your higher selves will allow it to come in because they think it's you. So it's a really big demon trick the way the dynamic of this works.
Super uncool.
Super uncool. But this is what's happening, and I've never seen it to such a level. So everybody has to learn how to really clear their negative higher selves. Usually it is in the 7th dimension, but it frankly can be in any dimension. And you need to learn how to clear that and clear everybody else's negative higher selves. And then you won't stab your assistant in the back with a paring knife. So,
Yeah.
So that's what
that's bad.
That's bad. And so, and then later in the day, I didn't even tell him about this when this happened, and I just cleared it. Well, then later in the day, I heard stab him again. I heard stab him. I'm like, oh God, not you again. And because you can have multiple higher selves that are possessed, not only one. I mean, you may have 2, you may have 200, you could have 2,000. But these things now are rolling out, and people are finding people that they're the closest in with will go off on them for no reason. Or you will find yourself going off on someone for no reason. And when these negative higher selves attack, this is why your little guy there in your classroom that had a problem with the other teacher, her negative higher selves attacked him. And when they attacked him, it freaked him out. And he went off. So that's what that is. Now he gets diagnosed with bipolar, but he's not the psycho, she is. You see what I'm saying? And so here we are. But this is the way the dynamic works between humans. And right now, that's very hard to deal with, but it's happening. And so people have to, the importance of clearing your 10 dimensions and clearing your energy these days is really super important. I'm going to clear all of your energy, get rid of every dark energy, every demon. I can do it really fast. Anything around you. There we go. Anything negative. There we go. There we go. I see you had one bad relationship, old relationship that was a little negative, right? And to say the least.
I've been married 3 times. I'm about to get married for the 4th time. So I think I've been kind of replaying some fears of.
No, this 4th one's great.
Yay.
Yeah. Don't loop back into that. But you had one psycho ex, right? There was one that was pretty crazy.
He was an alcoholic, OCD.
Psycho. And so I see him psychotic. Anyway, I just cleared this off of you. And when I did, it pulled the mother load of your traumas out of you.
Oh, thank you.
Your sinus is open. Now you're getting pretty warm inside. Your heart feels different. Okay. You want to ask God for the spiritual gift of this golden beating heart. Just say, God, give me the spiritual gift of the golden beating heart. Just say it.
God, give me the spiritual gift of the golden beating heart.
Okay, reach up and grab it. It's right above you. Pull it in, pull it in, pull it into your chest, pull it into your chest. Push it in, push it in. Push it in really deep, a little deeper. Push it in, allow it. Don't be spooked. Just do it. There we go. There we go. One there. And it clicked in. See your breath changed. There we go. You can feel your breath change. And so now then, that's all you got to do. Now
Thank you. I feel better.
Isn't that crazy? Now listen to this. How quiet's your head? Quiet, right?
Yeah.
Crazy quiet. You're good. Nothing around you. Nothing to worry about.
Thank you so much.
Honey, good luck. Don't have fear. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, and marry this guy you're with as quick as you can before he changes his mind.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Don't screw it up. Seriously.
Fair point.
Yeah, he's a good one. Don't have any doubt at all. Just say, hey, I'm here. I love you. You're the best. And tell yourself, repeat after me, I will shut the hell up.
Shut the hell up.
That's all you got to do. Don't be a control freak. Let it be. You got a good one though. I like your new guy. He's great. Okay?
Thank you. He is.
Hey, good luck. You're gonna have fun. I love you. You take care.
Love you too. Thank you.
She's sweet.
Awesome. Great. That was awesome. Thank you, Vicky.
Yeah, she's like, I think she has to be really brave. You got to be really brave to be a teacher these days, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I'd strangle a kid. I know it.
Yeah. We have to appreciate teachers.
Well, the kids are big these days. They may strangle you. It's like
They might. No, I just wouldn't be able to take it. I know I
Very
couldn't take it.
scary.
The little kid would talk back to me. I'd be like, really? I'd grab my hair, drag him down the hall.
You're terrible.
Nope.
You really
Kid.
wouldn't.
I would.
Dean wouldn't do
You
that.
are-
Only if they're in
are-
high school. They have to be
you
in ninth
are-
grade and above.
No, you are the best with kids.
He really is. All my nieces and nephews,
Oh.
Uncle Dean, they love him.
Oh, I would
He's
just
You
talk
are
shit
so-
with the kids.
you
I would
are
let the
such
kids
a-
do anything they want. I wouldn't care less. I'd be like,
He's a kid himself.
I mean, like I would want them to learn, obviously, but I'd be the coolest
You
teacher in
are
the world.
you are so cool with kids. You are so cool with kids. You are great
Yes.
with kids. Yeah, I love kids. I do. Dean and I are kind of the same. Kids are just, I don't know. Kids are like all just the best.
Yeah, they love you too, Gary.
It's
Yeah, all
crazy,
my nieces
right?
and
Like
nephews.
if-
Gary, Uncle Gary.
They're like crawling all, and the little kids are always crawling all over you. They're like, so if I go over to someone's house and they got young kids or dogs, I mean, I got dogs, cats, kids, and I think they feel light. I think they can feel the light. I think that's what it amounts to. But kids have the most magic. They're so magical. Their child spirit's still there. Don't lose your child spirit. And if you get to hang out with a kid, you're lucky because you get to borrow some of their child spirit. That's perfect. Who are we talking to?
Thank you, Gary. We're going to go to Tina Rhodes under Todd's iPad right here. I see it right there. Hi,
Oh,
Miss
cool.
Tina. How are you, beautiful?
Hello, can you hear me?
Hey, girl.
Yes.
Yes.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm doing okay.
Good.
um,
Good.
no, no.
Mm.
Okay,
Speaking of kids,
for real.
hey, there you go.
Now
How
go
cool
back in
is
there.
he?
Okay,
How cool.
seriously. So, okay, I'm really close to getting my perfect job, but that's just awesome. But since I've been in that car crash, everything is kind of just like been like really negative. And like the sciatic nerve, that's still hurting, and I don't want to go to the job, like limping. I'm still limping, and it's just everything is just negative, and it's just like going down.
Well, rather
And it
than
has to do with that.
I think you're still working though. You have the job, right?
Yeah, I still have the job that I had before.
Okay, and you got an opportunity to get a better job.
Yes,
Is that at that place or a different place?
it's at a different place.
Okay, all right. Let me just look. You're almost crazy if you don't take it, right?
Yes, it's
Okay.
amazing.
Yeah, well, go figure out a way to do it. I would get I think you can wear a brace. I think you can talk to your doctor about you can't wear a brace.
No, if I wear a brace, I have to like walk in there perfect. I have to walk in there perfect. It's one of those kind of jobs. Nothing can be wrong with you. You know what I mean?
But I think you can wear a little brace though under your shirt or something. There's a way to do this. I mean,
Oh, okay.
I'm just seeing it, and
Okay.
so then your back won't get tired, and I feel like it won't continue to pinch your sciatic nerve. Okay.
Oh,
Let me
okay.
let me clear it. You got some of those blobby things out there. I'm just going to clear it for you. There we go. Feel your lower back get warm now. See, it got warm. Feel
Yes,
that? Okay. Now it's getting hot. It's getting hotter. See?
it is getting high.
Okay. There we go. I think you're going to be able to do. I think you're going to be able to do it. I'd take that job. That job looks good,
Oh, it's awesome.
and it's perfect. And it's
And
perfect for you. It's a
it
perfect
is.
fit.
It is. Can you stop? And can you clear the other stuff that from the job that's trickling down to?
I did.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, I cleared you out. I can do it real fast. I cleared everything you had going with you. You're looking good now.
Oh,
Kiss-
thank you
kiss those-
so much.
Yeah, kiss those babies for me.
It's just one, but it's like having a whole bunch.
Yeah. He's like that, right? Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Well, that's amazing.
he is. I love him
So,
though.
I see Todd, and he tells me to tell you he's proud of you. And so he just said,
Aw.
tell her how proud I am. That's her husband, guys. I knew her husband really, really well, and we were good friends. And so, but anyway, he just blew you a kiss. He says he's with you every day.
Aw.
So his spirit's with you every day. He says that. So,
I believe it. I
yeah,
believe
there
it.
you go. All right, honey. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you guys so much. Thank you,
Thank you,
Michelle. Thank you,
Bettina. We
Gary.
love you. We
Tina,
appreciate you.
love you.
Say hi.
Love you
Say hi to
too.
Sequoia too and Anthony.
I will. I will. Thank
Okay.
you guys.
Love you. Bye.
Love you too.
She's cool.
You would actually,
I love
you
her.
would, yeah, you would love that kid, Dean. You like little crazy kids. That
Oh
run
no,
around
her kid.
like,
Her,
no,
her
We
grandkid?
met we met her kid.
Oh
Yeah.
no, he's cool as hell.
He is
Yeah,
so
he's
cool.
he
really
is so cool.
And he's cute too. He's so cute.
He's really cute.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Todd. Oh, we miss him.
Todd was awesome.
He was. Good guy.
Who are we talking to?
Thank you, Gary. Let's go to Janet Sweeney's. Janet Sweeney. Hi,
Can
Miss
please unmute
Janet.
yourself?
Hi there.
Hey.
How are you? Thanks, Michelle, for getting me on.
Hey, girl.
Hi, Gary. How are you?
Are you in the car?
No, I'm in my bedroom.
Oh, okay. I got a feedback. Everything I say, I hear it coming back at me. There
I'm
we
so
go.
sorry.
That's-
It's about my grandson. He's 10 and I love him to pieces, but he's from two different households. My son, his mom, and that no one sees eye to eye, and the communication is a problem, and she tells him things that is not cool, and I don't know if there's anything that I can do or maybe to help the mom and the dad. I don't know, because my grandson's like in the middle of it.
Then this is your son's kid?
Yes, this is my son's little boy. He's 10.
Okay. And is it the son that I've talked to before, or is it a different son?
You had to Josh long time ago, and you told me he had psychic abilities.
No, that was me.
No, you talked to Josh and Jake, but
Oh.
Josh, yeah, you talked to Josh back at Boulder Station back in the 90s.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's really cool. Yeah. Well, only thing I can do. Hey, buddy. I'm just gonna clear. I'm gonna clear the little dark energies off. That he's got a lot of demons and rage demons mainly, and so I'm just clearing those off. He goes into rages, right? He just kind of flips out, and so and his spouse or ex-spouse does too. So that's a they're both bipolar. Oh, that'd be a rage. All right. And so there, I just cleared all these rage demons. And so usually if you do that, and then I clear this new dimension that's kind of easy for me to clear because I had so much practice doing it in the last 2 weeks. I'm just clearing this dimension where they have these higher selves that hate each other. And so, and then you got the kid that's in between that mess. And this kid is super empathic because your whole family's real psychic. And so this little kid's real empathic and he can feel all this and it's making him totally crazy. And so I just cleared all this off. And so now better. There we go. Now you'll feel warm. They feel warm. See, your feet got hot. And so, but there, I got rid of, let me tell you, collectively, I got rid of 372 demons. So they had demons that had demons that had demons. And so that's a lot of demons. And so there we go. It looks better. There, I cleared it for you guys.
Thank you, Gary. You're amazing. Bless
You guys,
you.
be
Michelle
good.
and Christine.
Good. Come see me. Thank you.
I will.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Love you, Gary.
Cool.
Aw, awesome. Yay, I'm so glad we
I
got
love
them
that.
on. Yeah, they're so cool.
Perfect. Who
Yay.
we talking? Who we talking?
Thank you. We're going to go to Eva's iPad. I'm going to
Okay.
go ahead and add the spotlight
All
right
right.
here.
Eva, unmute yourself, please.
Yes. Hi, Miss Eva.
Hi, Gary.
There you go.
Hey, how are you? What's going on? How you feeling?
Good, thank you. I just wanted it's regarding my husband. He's had 2 episodes where he just blanks out, and it only lasts like for 5 minutes, and then he's back to normal.
He's having seizures.
Oh my.
And so this is a seizure he's having. Okay. And so
Okay.
I just now have to figure out what the seizure is. When I look at him, he has a tremendous amount of darkness in his throat. And
Okay.
so I would say his thyroid is really off. And so,
Okay.
because I just see dark energy there in his throat, I cleared it. Yeah, I think it's his thyroid. Now that I cleared it, I can see it clearer. So you might check into that. And
Okay.
when I look at him, the seizure, his pancreas is also a little dark. Does he have any blood sugar issues?
Um, he was diabetic, but his numbers are controlled.
Okay.
His sugars are controlled.
Well, I see his pancreas dark, and it's doing a weird thing. His pancreas is doing sort of this is probably good news, frankly, because if you have seizures, it can be all kinds of really bad things. Um, but it looks like to me, see, and he was a diabetic. Now with medications, they've got it under control, and with his diet, right?
Correct.
And he's doing way better. But his pancreas is doing something, and maybe even the medications are reacting a little bit. And I see his blood sugar is dropping. So during the times where he has these 5-minute episodes, his blood
Mm-hmm.
sugar is dropping super low. And
Okay.
this is making him basically go gaga. And go into like a seizure. And so
I see.
that's what it is. It's a diabetic type seizure.
Okay.
That's what I see creating this. And so it makes sense because that's the issues he's had. And so,
Okay.
but sometimes it can happen because the medication will overlap with the food intake, and it could simply just drop. You see, in other words, he may not need to take that medication right then because his blood sugar is already low, and then he's taking
Okay.
the medication and he's sending it into the ozone layer of low. you know,
Okay.
that's what's going on. So he really needs to make sure he checks his sugar and sees make sure of what it's running before he takes the medication. And I think he'll be able to get through this and solve the problem. I think I solved it for you right there. Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
But
you
but
so much.
but that's where it's coming from. That's what I see. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much, Gary.
Hey, good luck. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Hmm.
Yay, wow, that was fabulous, Gary. Good job.
Dr. Spivey.
Yeah, I
There you
love
go.
it. Well, since you're being a doctor right now, can we get Karen Fromm on? She's got a
Yes.
seriously bad headache.
No, but I'm not a doctor. I have
I
to
know.
I have to do it. What's my disclaimer? We got one we can read.
Yeah.
I'm
The
not a
disclaimer is
doctor.
that you do not diagnose, treat, or cure any illnesses, anything like that.
No, I don't do any of those things. But I can tell you what's wrong with you.
Yeah.
So anyway, so there we are. Oh, who we talking to?
It was Karen Fromm.
Oh, good. Oh, Karen. Hey, girl.
Hi,
What
Karen.
up?
Hi,
Oh.
Michelle. Thanks, Michelle.
You're welcome.
Oh, so you've had headaches?
Yes, it's right. It's really bad right here. I go out and clear, and it seems to lessen it a little bit. And now I'm drinking coffee, but it gets to the level of like being a migraine, like I'm going to throw up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, Dean has the same thing sometimes.
Okay.
And usually if the planet's going through a certain type of dark energy time, you'll have this attack you.
Okay.
And so he has that sometimes. Yeah, remember Dean the other day you had a headache really
Yep.
bad?
I just keep taking extra Tylenol until it goes away.
I tell him, stop popping those pills.
I told Michelle the other day, I said, I don't know, either the headache goes away or I overdose on Tylenol, but I'm going to keep taking them until the headache goes
But he
away.
does get
Yeah.
really
And it
bad.
lasts for about 30 hours. I
And it-
was the
yeah.
worst ever.
And I don't know why he didn't call me and tell me until after.
I was in
I
your
know, I
house.
was
I
like,
figured
honey,
you just
ask
offer your
Gary.
help, but you was laughing at me, and I was like, okay, well.
I wasn't
Gary's
laughing
laughing.
at you. I figured you didn't want to be bothered.
No, I don't know. I just know when I get them, there's nothing anyone could do. I just spiritually, I just ride it out.
I can. Anyway, so let me look at you. Yeah. Well, most of this is coming from the fourth dimension. The fourth dimension is the negative. You guys will go, oh, he's crazy now. Alien dimension. It's a negative alien dimension. And so there's an energy that say really sensitive to, that was projections from this dimension. And so here we are, and I just cracked this off of you. When I did, notice your sinuses really opened,
Yeah.
like a lot. You
Yeah.
felt really strange in your belly.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was the receptors in your stomach. And when I'm looking in the spiritual dimension, it looks like I'm pulling all these wires out of your belly and all these wires out of your head. So these, it's kind of weird looking. And now I just got rid of the whole thing. And there you go.
Thank you.
There.
Thank
And
you.
and then your being, it feels like somebody pulled a thorn out of your soul.
Yeah.
It's like something that was not supposed to be there was there, and it was painful. And
Yeah.
so now I just peeled all this off. So there, I think I got you. I'm looking around. I think I got you. Yeah, you look good. What does it feel like? What does it feel like now?
It feels now like on the back of my neck. It actually feels cool. I have a coolness back there because
Yeah.
it was just throbbing. It was throbbing so bad. And this side now, where it was like really intense, like right behind the ear, going back to the neck and back of your skull, it's a cooling sensation also. It feels really good. It's like you put something on it, cold.
Yeah, there we are. Well, I got rid of the thing that was making the energy go really sideways. And so now I got your vibe higher.
Yeah, you can feel
So,
that.
yeah,
Thank
so,
you.
yeah, see, now you feel like relief, a relief
Yes.
feeling. You'll be
Yeah.
all right. There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Hey,
Thank
good luck. Good luck, honey. Good luck.
Thank you.
There we go.
Love you.
See,
Bye.
Dean, you could have just
Good
called
job.
me. I was in the house.
I didn't want to bother you, Gary.
You're stubborn. Anyway, you're just stubborn.
I was in so much pain.
He was.
I mean, Jesus Christ himself could have came in the house and I probably wouldn't have listened to anything he said. I was hurt so bad. I would have been like,
He wouldn't even listen to me. I was
Yeah.
just like, "Are you okay? Can I do anything?" He's like, "Just leave me alone." Okay, fine.
He's not a good patient, is he?
No, he's so
God.
miserable.
I am the most miserable sick person in the world.
You could do anything for him. Give him
I
like
mean-
whatever he wants, and he's still like, ah.
Right. I mean, you guys were great when I was sick and dying with COVID or died a few times. You guys were saints, and Dean was a total saint and really took care of me so good. I would have shot me, and but he took care of me. But if he gets sick, he's such a bad patient.
Yeah.
I'm
You're
sorry.
on your own.
I really am a bad
Exactly.
patient.
He does take really good care of me too, and
I'll take good care of
anybody.
anyone, but I am a
when it
horrible
comes to
patient.
him, oh my God,
Oh.
it's like, ah.
Yeah. That's the reason I'm like, he's got a headache. Okay.
Yeah. We'll just leave it at that. No.
He might bite me.
I mean, he'll even bite the doctor's head off. I've seen him do it. I'd had to kick him.
She kicked me one
Don't
time at the
do that
doctor's
to
office.
the doctor.
Yeah. Not a good patient. Not a good patient.
I literally told the doctor he should go get a refund for going to the doctor. I said,
I'm like,
literally
You're
should
going
go
to
get
med
a
school?
refund. Yeah.
like,
That's pretty rude. That's pretty rude. You told the doctor, and you should go get a refund for going to med school.
I did.
You're an idiot. And then,
Yep.
But does
then
it
that
help? Because
comes
I said
out.
I said I do respect that you went to school for 14 years. I said, but you wasted your money.
but you need to get a refund. I'm like, oh my God.
Michelle kicked me. She goes, "Be nice." I said, "He's not being nice to me, so I won't be nice to him." So,
Well, that's true though. He was.
but we got an argument in the doctor's office. Me and the doctor were arguing with each other.
Should have been on camera. You should have seen it, Gary. Tap into it. You can see it. No,
I'm good.
that was funny.
I've been there. I've seen
Yep.
it. I've seen the show. Yeah, if he's sick, oh Lord. Anyway.
It's entertaining for other people to see, but it's just not entertaining for people right
Later,
around.
but not while they're going through it.
I know.
That's kind of crazy. Who are we
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
to? Somebody
Oh,
that's
thank
nice.
you, Gary.
Let me talk
All
to
right.
somebody nice.
Okay, let's go to Carolina Emil.
Carolina, please unmute
Yes.
yourself.
Can't wait to see you, Carolina. You're coming.
Hi, yes, I am. Oh my God, thank you for picking me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, girl.
Hey,
You're in
Gary.
Vegas. You're in Vegas, right?
I'm in Vegas right now.
All right. Good.
I have a question.
Sure.
So I said I would take one for the team by asking this question. Okay.
That's
So-
loaded. That's a loaded. She's loading the gun. Okay. All right. Go
Okay.
ahead.
So I know that when people drink, if you have a little too much to drink, you could easily get taken over by demons, which I get
Right.
that.
especially today. Here's why that is. And so about, I don't know, 2, 3 months ago, God told me, I'm going to turn up the volume
Oh,
on on addicts.
okay.
So addicts had the situation where God's like 40% of all the problems that happen on the planet Earth come from addicts or come from situations that addicts have been involved with. And it's a sort of a residual effect, if you would. And so I went, wow, that big, huh, God? And then he says, well, I'm going to turn up the volume on the negativity on addicts, and they're probably going to, say uncle or possibly not even exist. And so because they were not getting it. So all you guys who are addicts, good luck, because there seems to be some quickening that went on where the volume is turned up on the negative side of being an addict. That's the reason you have so many addicts that act out, so many addicts that lose their mind, so many addicts that freak out on you. And so, and situations where you go, how I can't fix this, I can't solve this. And so, because addicts have to solve it themselves, it really comes down to that. And so there's a weird thing going on energetically because the planet is going to turn into a heaven, with or without us. That's what I think. So this little planet called Earth is going to evolve into a heaven, but it would be much better if it's with us and we can help the process. But I think these days, karmically speaking, we're not allowed to really hurt the process.
Okay.
And so with being an addict, you're taking all your talent, you're wasting it, you're taking your time, you're wasting it, you're wasting a lot of other people's time.
So my question is this: for someone who has a few drinks and you have a great time, you don't hurt anyone, you're just you basically seem normal, kind of. And the next day you wake up and you have no memory whatsoever. You're blank.
You got roofied.
Well, so what if it happens almost every time and you have a good time, you drink, but after a certain point, you don't remember anything?
That means you blacked out.
Yes.
Right.
So what if you don't get roofied though, what happens to the brain? What happens to the brain the next day? Like what wipes out the memory?
You're asking what makes the memory just not remember?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Well, you're basically just you drink yourself into ding dong land, and there's everybody has a certain level that they can get to, and this can occur, and I'm not a doctor, like I said, I don't know, except I know that this is happening, but the energy of this, the energy and the how do I say, the traumas and the drama of being an addict these days is it's into really a crazy category. And so if a person had a problem last year, good luck this year, and so maybe so the answer is, a person has to decide, I can't drink. You have people who can drink and you have people who cannot. And you just got to, if you can count to two, you can figure it out. And that's, am I a can or am I a cannot?
Got it.
And even, I believe, even with pot, and I'll go to pot smoker hell for saying this, but everybody's like, oh, it's a natural herb. Yes, so is opiates. But I'm just saying that you have people who can smoke, I believe, and you have people who cannot. Are you a can or are you a cannot?
Got it.
And so you just have to figure it out. And so that would be what I think. And so, and usually you can ask God, are we talking about you or are we talking about a friend? Who are we talking about?
I'm talking about me.
Okay. All right.
I have like 2 drinks, 3 drinks, and then that's it. I don't remember. So
then you would not drink, or you would have 1 drink.
Right. So
How many drinks
I'm a cannot.
Well, can you have 1 drink? Or
I can have one. I can have one.
Are you sure? Let me read if that's true. Say I can have one drink.
No.
Okay.
I can have 2 drinks.
That's true.
Okay.
Bizarrely, that is true. You could have 2
Yeah.
and never have 3.
Hmm.
That's
Yes.
what you got to do. And nobody's believing you now. I do. Weirdly, I believe you. But no one else is. But if you go to 2 drinks, I feel like you can actually be just fine.
Okay.
And so a good way to do this, and a lot of people don't know this. There's a pill, and I'm not a pill person. But there's a drug that was an anti-opiate drug called naltrexone. Okay, and the what happened is a lot of people were taking naltrexone, and they were besides being addicted to opiates or oxycontins or whatever they are, and different things, they had this. It had a crazy side effect. They quit drinking, bizarrely. So they figured this out because so many people were saying, I quit drinking because I took this pill. That's the only thing I did different, and I quit drinking. And I was a serious alcoholic among other addictions. And so there was a doctor that created a program. His name was Dr. Sinclair, and it's called the Sinclair Method. If you guys Google it, and what happens is, if you take a naltrexone pill, it doesn't really have too many side effects at all. But if you take this medication, naltrexone, wait an hour, and have a cocktail, right? You are good, and you probably don't even want another cocktail. It for some reason it gets rid of that urge of drinking and having another and having another and having another. So this has really fixed a lot of people. So it actually has a 73% success rate, which is amazing if you think about it, because AA has a 10% success rate, which sucks. And so that's something to think about, naltrexone. And so for people who would like to have a cocktail or 2, and they really enjoy that, but then all of a sudden, like in your case, you black out. Well, that's kind of dangerous because you're a pretty girl, And so I was blacked out. Wonder what happened.
I only drink around people I trust, family, and I'm talking about just a few more drinks. But it's the next day that I know, according to everybody, I'm normal, I'm having a good time, it's fun. I just don't have any memory of it. And that's why if I pass the 2 or 3 drinks, it's only because I'm around people I trust. Otherwise, I stick to.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't drink. If I had that happening with me, I know I would not ever have a cocktail. And so, but if you want to, that's cool. But you may try naltrexone.
I'm okay. I'm okay not drinking. I'm actually okay with that. It's just, I think for me, the curiosity was, when I do, why was that happening? So it's
just the way your body works.
Yeah.
And also the energies have been turned up on everything you could be addicted to. Like if you were a little bit okay, you're now not okay. And so it's gotten worse for everyone that has any addictive energies on any levels.
That makes sense.
So, okay. To you can tell it's got a little crazy. And you're going, what is this? Right. Okay. And see, that's and the reason is there was a dimensional shift in the little planet Earth down here as it moves on up and becomes a heaven in spite of us or with our help, either way, whichever way you want to play it. And so the energies are sorting themselves out one person at a time. But the addictive thing is not pretty these days. Yeah. And so that's what's going on. You're just caught up in that thing. That's what it is right now. And so it went from being whatever it was to 40 times worse. That's the number. So that's crazy. That's a big number.
Okay.
That's what's up. But naltrexone does solve a person like you. Actually, I think that drug would work for you. And so, I think that's not a bad idea. One naltrexone, have a cocktail. You don't care if you have another one. but you've got to enjoy your cocktail. Okay, sounds like a pretty good deal. Anyway, I've told several people about it, and they did it, and they're like, "Oh my God, you saved my life." You see, because they didn't go into DEFCON 5. See, some people, when they go into those blackouts, they go crazy, beat their wives, beat their husbands, beat their kids, beat their dog. I mean, they lose their damn mind. And so I don't think, you're so sweet you don't lose your mind, which is good. But some people do. Some people get possessed with the energies that are around, and oh my God, they're off to the races.
Mm-hmm.
And so for them, naltrexone can save their lives.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what I got. That's all I got. But it works. Okay.
Well, thank you.
Hey, good luck. Good luck, honey. Good luck.
I'll see you this week. Thank you.
Thank you,
you
Carolina.
will?
We love
Okay.
you. Yeah, she's gonna be here. Woohoo!
Oh, well, you're around people you can trust, but if you do stupid stuff, we'll rub it in the next day. We promise.
I can already hear it. Thank you.
Oh, we'll videotape it all and show it back
Yep.
to you the next day.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
You're the star of the show. You wouldn't believe what she did last night. Woohoo!
Watch,
All
they're
right.
gonna be playing tricks on you now. You should have never said that.
We're all,
No?
yeah, we're all gonna get you drunk.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's the problem.
There we
That's so
are.
funny.
I love you guys. Thank you.
Love you
Love
too.
you.
Can't wait to see you. Safe travels.
Yeah, I'm glad you're coming. I'm excited. That's kind of funny.
I know. I love her.
But on a serious level, I mean, a lot of people do. A lot of people really like to have a cocktail because they have fun, and then when they go into DEFCON 5 at number 3 or 4 or 5 or 20, whatever your number is, then that's a serious problem, and you can really end up in some bad situations. Well, you don't want to do that. You just don't want to do that. So, who are we talking to?
Oh, thank you. Real quick, we're gonna put Terry Mahoney on real quick because she's coming too. But I know she's really quick too. I love you, Terry.
Hi guys, how are you?
Hey,
We're
Terry.
good. We're good. You got to fix my dog. You got to fix
I
my
know.
heart, right?
I'm
Yeah.
going over there on Monday. I'm leaving Monday late night, but I'm gonna go get my equipment and pack it up.
Oh, good. Yeah, because
So-
Gus. Let me see Gus. Let me show you. Gus's hair has grown, and he's
He's
this
kind of
big-
fuzzy, I think.
He's
huh?
a big matted mess.
Well,
Anyway,
let's hope
he
I
look-
can save him. He was pretty matted last time, but it looks like
Yeah.
somebody keeps bathing him.
Yeah, well, they do, and so
I
but
know.
but
Not good.
he's as you can tell, my dog is permanently stoned. My dog's a stoner. He's like he's like so okay with stuff. He don't care where he is. He's good. He's all right. He's
a
right
good
there.
boy.
That's him. He's there. He was like be right here for. I mean, he don't care if he's upside down, right side up. He's good as long as he's with me.
I'm so looking forward to the retreat and meeting the new people that I haven't met and seeing old friends.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time. You'll
Hey,
have a wonderful.
I got a quick question.
Okay.
I did a reading with you last week, and we talked about my ex and him not doing so well, and he's taken this crazy turn for the better.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he's gonna make it, but he's acknowledging people and squeezing hands, and the doctors told us, yeah, we don't even think he's gonna ever wake up. And I had you heal him, and we both felt it. It wasn't easy to light him up, so is this
Well, I
just
think- No, I think we healed him up. I mean, I think he's doing. When I look at him now, he's got his life force. He looks bright. There was nothing much left of him when we worked on him. And we worked on him, and now he's got all this light going through his body, and he has a beautiful God matrix in the center of him, and it's just shining out, which means if he manifests it, it'll show up. So I think he's manifesting being young and happy again. And so, I figured out this thing. I figured out this beautiful energy that is happening here on the planet Earth. I always go back to the book of see my dog, he's like totally out of it. This is him all the time, 24/7. He don't move. Wherever you put him, he's good. He's just there. And so, but there's this beautiful energy on the planet Earth that's happening, and I go back to the book of Enoch, because the book of Enoch, which is part of the Dead Sea Scrolls, is very in alignment with everything I've observed on the planet Earth, on Earth, since I've been here. And Dean and I wrote the book, Your Keys to Heaven, and we explained basically how to clear your 10 dimensions to get to heaven. And then you can talk and have a conversation with God. There's so many religions that tell you God is this and God is that, and God's, be afraid of the girl God. It's not like that. And God's really cool. I mean, he's really fun and cool, and he wants us to have fun and be cool like him. And so you will actually end up having, and what we teach at the retreats is to have a relationship with God, the fun God, the real God. And he understands us, he gets us, he really does. And so and he's really happy when you get him. And you don't think it's this hoity-toity thing, or it has to be a certain type of religious ceremony, but it's actually just a real, true connection with God. And then when you realize that if you want a miracle to happen, and you have a good friend with being friends with God, the miracle will just simply occur. And so it doesn't matter what it is. And Terry, you've seen this a bazillion times. And I've had so much fun watching you evolve from being, you showed up pretty amazing, really. And now you're getting it, and you've been getting it for a while now. And you're seeing it bleed over to other people. And so when you see these types of things, like a healing with your ex-husband, or your kids getting different and changing and healed up, I mean, I just see a lot of beauty as you're observing beautiful things and miracle things happening. So anyway, I just think you're close to God. I think that's what it is, and I think this is good. But the book of Enoch talks about a lot of different things, and this is what we're going to talk about in the master class tomorrow, a whole lot. And I'm going to talk about the book of Enoch, and how he could see that when I got out of the hospital, I was all jacked up on Zion Heaven, because that's the only way I died 5 times and came back. And I couldn't wait to tell other people about it. And I tried to research it, and I couldn't find anything on it except in the book of Enoch. And so in the book of Enoch talked about the 10 heavens, and God explained the 10 heavens. That's what the 10 dimensions are in the book, Your Keys to Heaven, that Dean and I wrote years ago. And that's a staple book that remains exactly right. And so if you simply go to that book and read it, it'll matter, and it makes a difference. And so when you clear these 10 dimensions with a person like your ex, and you can get to where you can do it really, I can do it in about a second, and these 10 dimensions matter. So if you guys don't have this book, you ought to get it, Your Keys to Heaven. It really does matter. And learn how to clear your 10 dimensions. But to see, when I work on healing people up, like Terry, you and I did with your ex, the other day, I simply clear his 10 dimensions, and I look and see what kind of condition his spirit and his soul, what does he look like? And if the spirit and the soul looks like a rag, then you got to fix that so it'll attach to the physical body. Well, then that physical body will not die. That physical body will stay alive. And after I lived with the whole COVID experience, I healed a lot of folks, and they didn't die. And the doctors were going to unplug them, and to where they would have died because they were on respirators, and they said their lungs will never work again. Well, I argue with that, because there's a whole lot of people I've worked with, and their lungs work fine. What about that? And what I figured out was, in working with this, Enoch lived to be 700 years old. Okay? His son, which is the oldest guy ever, Methuselah, lived to be 900, and I think I can't remember, you guys, you biblical scholars, 971, up there. And so I figured out how to get that to occur. I figured out how you can continue to live beyond what your life expectancy is. And it's a spiritual thing first, and then everything else will follow suit. So lately, when I'm healing people or working on folks, I actually get their higher selves, and many times even their younger higher selves, to slip into their body. And this gives them their strength and their youth to not die. And so it's pretty wild what I've seen lately. But I've heard a lot of the stories like what you just said. Now, this is the first time I've heard it, because I hadn't talked to you since the other day. Yeah. But it's pretty crazy and pretty instant how this works. And so, and this is sort of a new frontier, if you would. And so, oh, there we go. There's my little kid higher self. Let's put him in me. And so, there we go. And so, but you guys, and so you can actually reverse your aging process, I believe, and I think you can reverse your life expectancy. That's what I believe. If Enoch did it, and I have all these similar life experiences of Enoch. I don't know how I ended up me, or how Enoch ended up Enoch, right? But I knew I could always talk to God, and I could hear God, and I could see God, and Enoch could hear God and see God, and he was a scribe for God. And so for somehow some of the writings that he did not get destroyed or edited. And so I'm very big on Enoch, and so this is kind of a cool thing. But I see his higher selves. I see your ex's higher selves slipping into his body, creating a healthy body. Pretty wild. Seen this quite a few times lately, and this is a brand new thing that I'm so happy that I can see and understand, and hopefully show other people how to do it. And so we're going to be doing this. We're going to have fun. I can't wait for the retreat, because we'll do a lot of this at the retreat, and you guys will pass the dog around, and he'll just hang out and be whatever he is. And so see if he can.
I call him Chill Boy.
He is chilled. He's like
chilled.
He's like a sloth, right? It's like totally. I think they think you're stoner, Gus. Yeah. Anyway, but he needs help from you, Terry.
Okay.
He's a big fuzz muff.
We'll take care of that.
Thank you. There we are. Oh,
Thank
who
you,
we talking?
Karen. I love you all.
Love you. Cleared your energy. I see your path golden. Beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah, we're having fun. Oh, you know what? We installed you a shower. What? Yeah. Oh, I lost you.
You installed a shower there?
Yeah, for you.
Woo!
Yeah,
Exciting.
well, we had these two. It's really cool. I got it from the Viagra commercial, and I put in these two old clawfoot bathtubs side by side.
They're absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, but you're like, hey, if I had a shower, I could. This is the only thing this room is missing, so we put you a shower in.
I got a refrigerator, a shower, and a bathtub. It doesn't get any better than that.
2 bathtubs.
Yeah, did you hear that, Claudia? We're gonna be living in style.
Yeah, and a bottle of bubble bath. All right, talk to you soon. Thanks, honey.
Bye.
Asked who was next.
What was it?
I said, sorry, you asked who was next. I got the next person ready.
Oh, cool.
All right, Kathy with her cute baby.
Just regular Kathy?
Right there.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Kathy, unmute yourself. Wait.
I'm really psyched. I can't wait for the retreat. I'm all psyched for it.
I know, me too.
I can't hear Kathy talk.
She's unmuted. She has to unmute herself.
She did, but we can't hear her.
Oops. There we go.
Is she talking?
She's walking.
She's definitely walking. These boots were made for walking.
Oh, who was that? Nancy Sinatra, right?
Oh, I think so. Yeah, that's who sung that.
Who did I read? I read Tina Sinatra. I read the other sister.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, Kathy. Now unmute yourself and talk. We can't hear her.
You can lip sync. What do you call it?
Read lips. I wonder why she's on her phone.
All right, try to figure out how to unmute, and then we will.
And then we'll come back to you.
We'll come back. Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. Thank you, Kathy.
I got to go for a stroll with the baby. I like that. That was fun. Okay. We're happy. We're all happy.
All right. Well, I do have Mary Calbahan.
Cool.
Hello.
Oh, wait.
Hey, girl. Hey, how are you?
you?
Good. Really good. What's your question?
And I hate being sick. I'm a mean sick person because I'm never really sick, but me and my husband have these horrible colds with coughs. And I'm just wondering if it's just going to go away. I try to clear myself and my husband
Well, what I see, I've read this quite a bit. I think there's a lot of little colds and coughs that have some sort of a fungal attachment to them, you
Oh,
know? And I read this, and I told somebody this the other day, but I see you got some sort of a fungal energy that is in sinuses, and this is creating this reoccurring cold.
oh.
Did you have COVID?
No, I've never had COVID.
Okay. I see a lot of people. Did you have the vaccine?
Well, I had the Johnson and Johnson vaccine, only the one a
Okay.
long time ago.
Okay. Because I'm just seeing, a lot of this kind of in this space comes from sort of a throwback of that. But with
Yeah.
yours, I think I would check out you're maybe possibly having a fungal thing going on one side of your sinuses. Does one of your ears stop up?
Once in a while.
Okay.
Actually, my husband, his does. Could be
Oh,
him.
okay. Oh, there we are. You may be empathing him.
Yeah,
He's missing one,
exactly.
one side, and he gets almost totally deaf on the one side, right?
Yeah. He's always going,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. Let me clear this energy because I think you got an energy that's bouncing around, and if you're trying to clear him, you've empathed it. But watch this. Okay, when you're trying to clear yourself, okay, now go higher. Ask God for a staff to go higher with.
God, please give me the staff to go higher with.
Okay, reach up a little higher and get it. Okay, there, now you got it. Okay, now clear your head with that staff and your physical body. Your sinuses open immediately. Feel it?
Oh,
See?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy opened, right? Okay, now I
Yeah.
want you to clear your husband. Clear your husband. Now your sinuses open way more, clearing
Yes.
him. See that? Okay,
Yes.
you're totally empathing him. So your sinuses open 10 times more when you cleared his head than yours.
Yes.
Okay, now
Oh,
look how you
wow.
feel. See how you feel?
Much better.
Yeah, you just didn't have the right spiritual gift to fix what your problems were.
Right. See, Dean, you should have called him and told him about your headache.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm okay. I'm okay.
No,
No,
I'm just
because then
tough out.
yeah, because I'll see here I can help you, and he chews my arm off. Right? Michelle can relate. Michelle's like, oh hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a
Exactly.
very happy sick person either, so I get
You
it.
and Dean should get together when you get sick.
We
and just
should. We
hate
could
on
do
each
that,
other.
but only two drinks.
Yeah, only 2 drinks.
Limit.
Can't be
Well,
both.
thank you
There we
very
go.
much. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
yeah. Look how you feel. Crazy
I
feel.
feel
You
so
better.
much better. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Now, should I keep doing it like every day just to make sure?
I do it every minute to make sure, but you're good.
Every
As
minute.
much as
Okay.
no, as much as you want. Yeah, that's the
Okay.
thing. So you realize if you're better, hey, you're good. If you realize
Yeah.
I'm not so good, then you clear it. There you go. Okay.
Wow. Thank you so much, Gary.
Hey, good luck so much.
Okay. Bye. Thank
Hey.
you.
Thank you, Mary.
Thanks.
Perfect. And so as I'm working with you guys and talking about different things and realizing, the beauty of spiritual gifts, I only just say I appreciate it so much. I appreciate you guys so much, and I am just so happy that we can share our gifts and share all of the things going on in our lives and on this higher level. And so this is just normal for us, but really, can you think of, imagine all the people out there this is not normal for, and they're going through all this suffering and they don't have a solution. And so try to involve other people. Tell them about us. Tell them to check out, come hang out with us on Zoom every Saturday. Come to a spiritual retreat, whatever, get a private reading. But you be really aware of all the beautiful things and beautiful gifts that you do have, and just tell God thank you and how much you appreciate God. And appreciate your angels, appreciate your higher selves. And if you're feeling funky, strange, something going on weird, ask for the spiritual gift to clear it with. Do it right now. Just say, angels, God, please allow me to have the spiritual gift to fix my problems, or gifts to fix my problems. And so as I got about 20 different swords in my hand, I see abundance. I see all these diamonds raining down over our heads. And so just imagine beautiful diamonds raining down over your heads, and this will create a certain protection. And some of you guys, you're even in the center of a diamond. I see a big diamond around your body. This keeps all the dark energies out. And I see you looking super, super bright, super, super light. And I feel like you're going to be just fine. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Call me up for a private reading. I'm doing private readings a little bit this week before the retreat. 800-827-GARY, GarySpivey.com. And if you want to come to the retreat and you're not booked already, all you got to do is check it out by getting in touch with Michelle. And so you can call 702-822-0548, 702-822-0548, or anything else you got going on. You can 800-827-GARY. I would love to see you guys at the retreat, but I would also love to see you virtually if you can make it that way. And we're doing the masterclass tomorrow. So I'll see a lot of you guys right here tomorrow. If you're not in the online club, go to GarySpivey.com, sign up, and you'll be in the masterclass tomorrow. The masterclass is from 2 to 5 Eastern. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys, and I will see you real soon. Thank you so much.